G. Gain ground সুবিধা পাওয়া, the wise are sure to gain ground in the long run. Get by heart মুখস্থ করা, she got the paragraph by heart. Get rid of মুক্তি পাওয়া, get rid of bad company. Get the upper hand প্রাধান্য পাওয়া, at last the beast in him get the upper hand. Give a hand সাহায্য করা, if you give me a hand I shall be able to finish more quickly. Give me right arm, give my right arm বিপদে ঝুঁকি নেয়া, I would give my right arm if I could get tickets for the concert. Give away, give away ভেঙে পড়া, the weight was too much and the pillar gave away. Go to the dog গোল্লায় যাওয়া, many teens are going to the dogs. Greek to অপরিচিত, I know nothing about the language, it is all Greek to me. H. হেবেন্স কর্পাস বিনা বিচারে আটক না থাকার অধিকার, হেবেন্স কর্পাস শুড নট বি ডিনাইড. হাফ এ চান্স সামান্য সুযোগ, আই গট হাফ এ চান্স টু প্রিপেয়ার মাইসেলফ. হ্যান্ড ইন গ্লোভ ঘনিষ্ঠ, দ্য চেয়ারম্যান ইজ হ্যান্ড ইন গ্লোভ উইথ দ্য স্ন্যাচার্স. হার্ড অ্যান্ড ফাস্ট, Tagore and Nazrul hardly follow the hard and fast rule of school life. Hard up, অভাবগ্রস্ত, please lend me some money, I am hard up now. Head and heart, বুদ্ধি ও হৃদয়, হযরত মুহাম্মদ সাল্লাল্লাহু আলাইহি ওয়াসাল্লাম was head and heart, the greatest man of the world. Head in the cloud, আকাশ কুসুম কল্পনা, you should not have your head in the cloud about your result. Heart and soul, প্রাণপণে, he tried heart and soul but could not pass. Heart of heart, অন্তরে অন্তঃস্থলে, in my heart of heart I deplored his obstinacy. Heart to the heart, অন্তরঙ্গভাবে, they are always heart to heart friends. Herculean task, দুঃসাধ্য কাজ, she faces Herculean tasks of bringing up 4 children single-handedly. Hit the roof, রাগান্বিত হওয়া, he hit the roof for his misconduct. Hold water, প্রমাণে টিকে থাকা, his excuse did not hold water at last. Hot water, অসুবিধায়, if you are caught playing in the mud you will really be in hot water. In a body, একত্রে, they left the place in a body. In a nutshell, সংক্ষেপে, he left the classroom telling her story in a nutshell. In a black and white, লিখিতভাবে, he put that in a black and white. In cold blood, সুচিন্তিতভাবে, ঠান্ডা মাথায়, he committed the crime in cold blood. He in deep water, সমস্যাগ্রস্ত, I am in deep water now. In good time, যথাসময়ে, you will know the truth in good time. In high spirits, মহাখুশি, today he is in high spirits. In no time, শীঘ্রই, I shall come back in no time. In seventh heaven, মহাখুশি, Najma was in seventh heaven when he heard about his son's result. In spite of সত্ত্বেও, in spite of his riches, the man is unhappy. In the long run, পরিণামে, the sinners suffer in the long run. In the teeth of প্রতিকূল অবস্থা, trying unitedly we were able to have our project approved in teeth of strong opposition. In the wake of, ঠিক পরে, the police came in the wake of the accident. In vain, বৃথা, he shouted for help in vain. কে, keep an eye, নজর রাখা, please keep an eye on the baby. Keep nose out of something, এড়িয়ে চলা, নাক গলানো, you should keep your nose out of our personal problem. Kith and kin, আত্মীয় স্বজন, I have no kith and kin here. L, learn by heart, মুখস্থ করা, he learned the poem by heart. লেট লুজ বালগাহীনভাবে ছেড়ে দেয়া, হি লেট হিজ হর্স লুজ ইন দ্য ফিল্ড। লভস অ্যান্ড ফিশেস ব্যক্তিগত লাভ, LOAVES, the selfish always think of their own loves and fishes. Maiden speech, প্রথম বক্তৃতা, my maiden speech fascinated all. Make a case, যুক্তি দেখানো, he made a case for the expansion of cottage industry. Make the dash for subject, দ্রুত ধরা, he saw an opportunity and made a dash for it. Make both ends meet, কোনো মতে জীবন ধারণ করা, now the poor make both ends meet. Make good, ক্ষতিপূরণ করা, you should try to make good for your loss. Make hay while the sun shine, ঝোপ বুঝে কোপ মারা, try to make hay while the sun shine. Make sense, বুঝতে পারা, I wanted to build a bookcase but I could not make sense of the instruction. Man of letters, বিদ্বান ব্যক্তি, Dr. M. Shikdar was a man of letters. Man of straw, অপদার্থ, a man of straw like you cannot do it. Move heaven and earth, সম্ভাব্য সব করা, he moved heaven and earth to win the election. Nail in one's coffin, আশা সংহারক অপকর্ম, every time he lights a cigarette I tell him it's another nail in his coffin. Never to return, ফিরে আসার নয়, the good days have gone, never to return. Nip in the bud, অঙ্কুরে বিনষ্ট করা, bad habits should be nipped in the bud. Now and then, মাঝে মাঝে, he comes here now and then. Null and void, বাতিল, the rule is null and void now. Nurse a grudge, বিদ্বেষ পোষণ করা, he nurses a grudge against me. Of one's own accord, স্বেচ্ছায়, she sent me some money of his own accord. On a resource ends, সংকটাপন্ন, his life is on a resource end. On the spur of the moment, ক্ষণিক উত্তেজনা বসে, do not take any decision on this matter on the spur of the moment. Once again, পুনর্বার, I want to look into the issue once again, once for all, শেষবারের মতো, I want to settle the issue once for all. Open secret, সর্বজন বিদিত গোপন বিষয়, corruption is a high place, is an open secret today. Out of out, পুরোপুরি, হারে হারে, he was out a honest man. Outbreak, বিস্তার, the outbreak of cholera tolls a high rate death. Out of doors, বাইরে, I prefer to work out of doors. Out of place, বেমানান, the boy is out of place among the adults. Out of sorts, অসুস্থ, I feel out of sorts today. Out of the question, প্রশ্নাতীত, his success in the examination is out of the question. Out of the wood, বিপদমুক্ত, ঝামেলা মুক্ত, he is out of the wood now. Over head and ears, বিপদের মধ্যে নিমজ্জিত, at present Bangladesh is over head and ears in problem. Over head and ears, গভীরভাবে, she engaged in his studies over head and ears. Owing to জন্য, the game is cancelled owing to torrential rain. Pick a quarrel with, ঝগড়া বাঁধানো, never pick a quarrel with neighbors. Pin money, স্ত্রীকে প্রদত্ত হাত খরচ, my wife's pin money has saved me from any creditor. Potluck, অনিশ্চিত ভাগ্য, you should not depend on your potluck. Price index, মূল্য তালিকা, let me check the price index. Pros and cons, খুঁটিনাটি, ভালো মন্দ উভয় দিক। To take a decision, it indeed thinks of pros and cons of the matter. Put heads together, একত্রে বসে পরামর্শ করা, they put their heads together to take a decision. Quote from the memory, মুখস্থ বলা, quote some line from Bacon from memory. আর rainy day, দুর্দিন, Lutfa goes on helping everyone without saving anything for the rainy day. Raise one's eyebrow, চোখ কপালে তোলা, বিস্মিত হওয়া, he raised his eyebrow at My explanation. Rank and file, সাধারণ সৈনিক. He was promoted from the rank and file to the post of captain. Read between the line, মর্মার্থ বোঝা. To understand it, read between the lines. Red-handed, হাতে নাতে. The thief was caught red-handed. Refused point blank. সরাসরি অসম্মত হওয়া. He refused point blank to help him. Roadblock, প্রতিবন্ধক. His poor health is main roadblock to his promotion. রান রায়ট, দাঙ্গা বাঁধানো. দে ওয়ান্টেড টু রান রায়ট. রান শর্ট, ফুরিয়ে যাওয়া. আই রান শর্ট অফ মানি. আই রান শর্ট অফ মানি. এস শ গুড ম্যানার্স, ভালো ব্যবহার দেখানো. ইউ শুড শ গুড ম্যানার্স ইন দ্য কোম্পানি অফ ইয়াং লেডিস. সিলভার স্পুন, প্রাচুর্য জন্মানো. হি ওয়াজ বর্ন উইথ এ সিলভার স্পুন ইন হিজ মাউথ. সিট অন দ্য ফেন্স, সুবিধার জন্য নিরপেক্ষ থাকা. হি অলওয়েজ সিটস অন দ্য ফেন্স ইন দ্য কোয়ারেল অফ নেইবার্স. স্লো কোচ, অপদার্থ নির্বোধ. আই নেভার সিন সাচ এ স্লো কোচ লাইক ইউ. স্মেল এরেট, সন্দেহ করা, ষড়যন্ত্রের গন্ধ পাওয়া. হোয়েন হি ওয়াজ স্পিকিং ফ্রাঙ্কলি, আই স্মেলড এরেট. স্নেক ইন দ্য গ্রাস, লুকানো বিপদ, গোপন শত্রু. লুক বিফোর ইউর লেফট, দেয়ার ইজ এ স্নেক ইন দ্য গ্রাস. সফট শোপ, মন ভুলানো কথা. নেভার বিলিভ ইন এ আদার্স সফট শোপ. স্পেয়ার নো পেন, যথাসাধ্য সব কিছু করা. মিস্টার তালুকদার স্পেয়ার্স নো পেন্স টু উইন দ্য ইলেকশন. স্টে পুট, একই স্থানে থাকা. দ্য ফাদার told his son to stay put in the room. Still a march on, তালে তালে কার্যসিদ্ধ করা. To still a march on was his sole purpose. Stone's throw, নিকটবর্তী. The school is at stone throws from our house. Straw vote, জনমত. Barack Obama is clearly ahead in a straw vote. Swan song, শেষকর্ম. What is the song song of Tagore? T. Take a fancy to, পছন্দ করা. Lemon took a fancy to Lima. Tell upon, ক্ষতি করা. Overeating tells upon human health. The bird and bees, প্রজনন জ্ঞান. All should know about the birds and bees. 60. The man is 60 now. Throw and throw, সামগ্রিকভাবে, পুরোপুরি. Mrs. Alam as through and through a great woman. Through thick and thin, সুখে দুঃখে. A true friend remains beside his friend through thick and thin. Throw cold water, নিরুৎসাহিত করা. Nobody should throw cold water on efforts of children. Turn to word, কথা রাখা. A man of character is true to word. কথা রাখা. A man of character is true to his word. Turn over a new leaf, নতুন অধ্যায়ের সূচনা করা. The invention of computer has turned over a new leaf in history of modern science. Up and doing too, উঠে পড়ে লাগা. You should be up and doing for your prosperity. Up to one's ears, মগ্ন থাকা. He is up to his ears in work and cannot possibly see you now. Ups and down, উত্থান পতন. Ups and down are part of life. W. White elephant, দামি কিন্তু অকেজো. I do not believe that this department is a white elephant of the government. With a good grace, সানন্দে. He received us with a good grace. With a view to, উদ্দেশ্য. I went to market with a view to buying a book. With an eye to, জন্য. He went to the market with an eye to buying a shirt. With open arms, উষ্ণভাবে. He always received his guest with open arms. Word for word, হুবহু. He copied my essay word for word. Work against the clock, দ্রুত কাজ করা. Jim worked against the clock to get the homework finished before 10 p.m. Worth on's while, যথার্থ মূল্য দেয়া. He will do the job if you make it worth his while. The real test, পৃষ্ঠা 186. In contrast to his earlier study, the professor's new study indicates a general warning trend in global weather. Only those who are not serious to their success work by fits and stars. To end in smoke, to come to nothing, to keep on head, to keep calm, to put the cart before the horse, to reverse the natural order of things, to read between the lines, to grasp the hidden meaning. To horror movie scared them out of their wits. The bad news struck him like bolt from the blue. To get along with means to adjust. The explanation of the meaning brings to pass, cause to happen. Through thick and thin means under all conditions. What is the meaning of white elephant? A very costly or troublesome procession. Maiden speech means first speech. Out and out means thoroughly. The expression after one's own heart means to one's own liking. There are a lot of dangerous drivers. Choose the correct meaning. He raised his eyebrow at my explanation. Show surprise or disapproval. The person whose head is in the cloud is a dreamer. Choose the appropriate meaning of the idiom. Swan sang, last work. When a person says he is all in, it means he's very tired. All in, he is very tired. To read between the lines means to read carefully to find out any hidden meaning. Which of the following is correct proverb? Fools rush where angels fear to tread. You should show good manner in the company of young ladies. Show good manners means behave gently. The invention of computer has turned over a new leaf in the history of modern technology. Turn over a new leaf means open a new chapter. Not many people can commit such a heinous crime in cold blood. What does the isolated idiom above means? Cold blood. In cold brain and calculated thought. The condition of most slum dweller is so miserable that it cannot be described in words. Described in words means beggar description. A speech full of too many words is a verbose speech. What is the meaning of the idiom a round dozen, a full dozen? What is the meaning of soft soap? Flattery for self motives. Dog days means hot weather. It is difficult to tolerate bad temper for long. Tolerate means to put up with. I have never seen such slow coach like you. This small work can take a new 3 full months. Slow coach means a very lazy person. Cold water means bare examination. Out and out means thoroughly. The job was not plain sailing. Plain sailing means the job was not easy to do. Leave no stone unturned means try every possible means. Bottom line means the essential point. Bad blood. Enmity. At a law ebb means decreasing. Choose the correct sentence. Family and friends stay together through thick and thin. Choose the correct sentence. It is better to be safe than sorry. The job is not plain sailing means the job was not easy to do. Through thick and thin means under all conditions. To read between the lines means to read closely. Best move, beast move at large in the forest. At times he loses his temper. You have come back. You have to come back at any cost. The thief was caught at Length. Choose the correct meaning of the following idiom. To wash one's dirty linen is in public. To do some ugly work in public. I will give you my answer tomorrow without fail. He excused in view of his age. To read between the lines means to read carefully to find out any hidden meaning. What is the meaning of have eye at the back of your head? Be blind. What is the meaning of late? Recently, the new regulations are in force, being used. He is quite at home in English. Here at home means he's quite at easy in English. The meaning of in a nutshell, in brief. The word bigger description means indescribable. And in smoke means destruct. The vicious circle in a situation which cannot be changed. Do not judge a book by its cover. I don't want to listen any more of your half-baked ideas. I am really not interested in politics. I know next to nothing about it. When the telephone salesman told me I could buy some concert ticket for only $10 if I gave him my credit number, it seems a little fishy to me, so I hung up the phone. I thought the phone salesman was dishonest and I felt suspicious of him. Unfortunately, information concerning the latest crisis in the state government is arriving piecemeal. Piecemeal means bit by bit. The word far cry means long distance. Smell a rat means suspect something. Stole the show. Bon voice means a handsome fellow. Bon voice means wish you a good trip. My antlers means mostly I never read the instruction manual. I learned how to use computer by trial and error. The phrase put up with means tolerate. The meaning of in a nutshell is briefly in black and white means in writing. To smell a rat means to suspect something wrong. A burning question means an important question. Complete the sentence. I want the upper hand in this deal. A bull market means prices are rising. The person says he is all in means he is very tired. The meaning of the phrase to make good is to compensate. Red letter day means a memorable day. I could not finish the test because I ran out of time. She is very ill, but now she has got over it. The old man works in a snail's pace. Snail's pace means he works slowly. All his hopes were nipped in the bud at the sudden death of his father. Lend me your ears means listen to me. The police questioned each witness in turn. The player isn't fat. On the contrary, he is quite skinny. To smell a rat means to suspect a trick or deceit. To wash one's dirty linen in public. To do some ugly work in public. Read between the lines means read critically. The meaning of out of date is not in fashion. Pick out the correct meaning of the idiom. To fish in troubled water. To make a personal profit out of disturbance. You can go whatever you like. The underlined clause is an adverbial clause of place. The expression put up with means tolerate. The phrase in high spirit means cheerful. Maiden speech means first speech. White elephant, a very costly and troublesome profession. In short, nothing much happened in the meeting. Companies often need to recognize their business and marketing in response to significant changes in the business environment. I decide to go to picnic on the spur of the moment. The meaning on the spur of the moment is without previous thought. Choose the correct word. Mr. Rahman was a through and through a gentleman. Dreary means reverie, Reverie. Hold water means bear examination. Through thick and thin means under all condition. Fall into line means agree. The meaning of the expression bottom line, the essential point. The person whose head is in the cloud is a daydreamer. Through thick and thin means under all condition. Fall into line means agree. The meaning of the expression bottom line, essential point. A person whose head is in the cloud is a daydreamer, which is the meaning of be in a fix. In a difficult situation, bird eye view means a rough idea. What does the idiom means? He was always pulling me legs. He was always trying to make me fun. In black and white means লিখিত ভাবে. Fair play means the appropriate use of fair play is he wanted a fair play in the tournament. What is the meaning of have eyes at the back of your head to see everything? What is the meaning of late? Delayed. What is the closest meaning of the idiom? Call it a day. To stop work since enough has been done. The phrase give a hand means to help. Appeal of discord means object of dispute. He has left the country for good means he has left the country permanently. Being downed to death means realistic. In the bargain is a phrase which means in addition. The phrase wait out means to get rid of. To cut a fine figure signifies giving a fine impression of oneself. To build castle in the air is to be a dreamer. Anis went to Dhaka with a view to seeing his mother in hospital. He seemed too aggressive, but At bottom, he is kind and good-natured. Here, at bottom means in reality. The party was all but over when we arrived. Here, all but means almost. Aware of contrary feeling means ambivalent. To meet trouble halfway means to be puzzled. Capital punishment means death penalty. If a man is worth his salt, he is a respectable man. The meaning of come to light is to publish. Choose the correct meaning of the idiom. Oil, he is not that at all. Here, a bird brain. Has a bird brain. Bird brain means full. The phrase in spite of means despite. Bird's eye view means rough idea. Fight shy means avoid. Choose the correct meaning of the idiom at home. Familiar with. To meet one's Waterloo means to meet the final defeat. The idiom look forward means expect with pleasure. Man to light and leading supported the cause of our liberation. Light and leading means renowned. Who will vote for a dark horse like him? Here, dark horse is a strange man. His arguments are stuff and nonsense. Stuff and nonsense means bad. Our team came out of flying color. Flying colors means win. Odds and ends অর্থ এটা সেটা আপন মাই অনার এর অর্থ আমার দিব্যি He stood in front of me. Prepositional in front here. In front is prepositional phrase. To write oil requires practice. Noun phrase. I know that he has passed. Noun phrase. He had passed his noun phrase. He succeeded by dint of perseverance. Call name means rebuke. Pull oil with indicates to be friendly with. A bed of rose means a life only joy and happiness. Man does not live by bread alone means man needs other thing too. Crocodile tears means false sorrow. I want to settle the issue once for all. At Dagger's Down means on the point of fighting. The appropriate meaning of the phrase go with to agree. The appropriate meaning of the phrase lay before to place. Harp on means talk about same subject. In the right means correct. I could barely make out the traffic sign through the rain. The meaning of the phrase make out discern discern. The correct meaning of the phrase by fits and start at irregular intervals. By fits and start means irregularly. The meaning of 6 of on and half a dozen of another. Negligible difference. Writing for a fall means to act recklessly. Which one of the following means tolerate? Put up with. Which of the following phrase means to attack? Set upon. To kick the bucket means to die. Black sheep অর্থ wicked man. ডেড লেটার এর অর্থ হচ্ছে ল নট ইন ফোর্স। দ্য প্রস অ্যান্ড কনস ফ্রেজটির অর্থ গুড অ্যান্ড ইভিল। অল অ্যাট ওয়ান্স ফ্রেজটির অর্থ সাডেনলি। অ্যাট হোম এর অর্থ ফিমিলার উইথ। বাই অল মিন্স ফ্রেজটির অর্থ হচ্ছে সার্টেনলি। অন দ্য ইভ অফ ফ্রেজটির অর্থ হচ্ছে জাস্ট বিফোর। কোনটি শুদ্ধ বাক্য? হোয়াইল হি ওয়াজ ওয়াকিং ইন দ্য গার্ডেন এ স্নেক বাইট হিম। ইন এ নাটশেল এর অর্থ ব্রিফলি। হার্ড অ্যান্ড ফাস্ট মিন্স ফিক্সড। হোয়াইট এলিফ্যান্ট মিন্স এ ভেরি কস্টলি প্রসেশন। লভস অ্যান্ড ফিশেস এর অর্থ পার্সোনাল গেইন। বাই ফেয়ার মিন্স অর ফাউল মিন্স in any way honest or dishonest. The big guns always do many good things for society. What is the meaning of the word tattled? Gossip. The meaning of in black and white is in writing. Keep your nose out of something means to avoid. Go to dog means be ruined. For good means permanently. The proverb a bird in hand is worth two in the bush implies something easily available is better than many precious things out of reach. The proverb a snake in the grass means a hidden enemy who can shed crocodile tears. Crocodile tears means heartless man and woman. To take somebody for crushing means to keep company. A dark horse means a horse black in color. A man who does not talk much but surprise other by his qualities. Mr. Alam's face lit up like the sun. Here, this sentence means that Mr. Alam was happy. Mr. Alam was through and through a great Mrs. Alam was through and through a great woman. They lived in a body means together. The birds and bees means the basic fact about sex. A foregone conclusion means an anticipated result. To understand it, read between the line. Slow coach, I have never seen such a slow coach like you. Slow coach means a very lazy person. Get rid of bad company. Run riot means behave in a lawless way. Out of the wood means free from difficulties. To carry coals to Newcastle means to take things where they are already to take things where they are already plentiful. A bolt from the blue means an unexpected calamity. The correct one is I am hard up now. All my kith and kin left me. The sinner shall suffer in the long run. Cut and dry means already decided. Choose the correct sentence. Quote this poem from heart. Choose the best end of the sentence. You will know the truth in good time. Low bird means aristocratic birth. Pros and cons means advantage and disadvantage. Please keep an eye on the baby. At a stone throw means at a short distance. He copied my essay word for word. An early bird means an early riser. Do you feel like taking a walk? Choose the best end of the sentence. Every time he lights a cigarette, I tell him it's another nail in his coffin. Choose the correct meaning. He raised his eyebrow at the exploration. Show surprise. To play on fiddle means to waste time. To be partial to something means to like it. By and large means mostly. Boil of fare is a list of dishes at a restaurant. The good old days have gone, never to return. Dark horse means an unknown person. The expression a slow coach means a dull fellow. I am fed up with waiting for her telephone. Pros and cons means all. Advantage, disadvantage, good, bad, mates, demerits, all. What is the meaning of the phrase come into force? Make effective. Burning question দিয়ে কি বোঝানো হয়? A hotly discussed question at the 11th hour means at the last moment. Which is the best sentence by Bag and Baggage? He leaves the place bag and baggage. What is the last word of the proverb? Handsome is that handsome does. The correct meaning of a man of letter is a scholar. The phrase an apple of discourse means an object of quarrel. What is the meaning? A Herculean task is a very difficult task. The thief was caught red-handed. Here red-handed means with proof. Kith and kin means blood relation. Live from hand to mouth এর বাংলা মিনিং হচ্ছে দিন আনে দিন খায়. In my heart of heart I deplore his obstinacy. Choose the best synonym of the underlined word. What are those boys talking about? I wonder what they are up to. Here up to planning to do. Choose the appropriate meaning of the idiom. The piece of land was a bone of contention between two countries. Here bone of contention is matter of dispute. What do you mean by the phrase sit on the fence? Remain neutral in a dispute. Find out the correct answer. A drowning man catches at a straw. I shall come back in no time. Here in no time means very soon. My wife's pin money have saved me from any creditor. Here pin money means sundry dry expenses. You should try to make good your loss. Here make good means compensation. He comes to me from in no times. Bird's eye view means a rough idea. Choose the correct sentence. I shall avail myself of this opportunity. I am a man of words. Cock and bull story means a false story. Blue chips are industrial shares considered to be safe investment. The correct meaning of at home is expert. Nazma was in seventh heaven when he heard about her son's result. Here seventh heavens refer to an state of supreme happiness. Which is the correct meaning of the phrase at Dagger's Town? In a state of violent enmity. Let us call it a day means let us stop. He dropped his voice to a whisper. He was in a reverie. R-E-V-R-I-E means he was dreaming. The idiom between the devil and the deep sea means difficult situation. Lutfa goes on helping everyone without saving anything for the rainy days. Here, rainy day indicates difficult day. Do come and visit us in the next time you are in Dhaka. Here, do come and visit means show up. Which word below can replace the following phrase? Went down, collapse. With this fog, I am sure the train will be late. Here, bound is bound to be. A vicious circle is a situation which cannot be changed. Great talkers are never great doers. Maulana Abdul Hamid Khan Bhashani has done yeoman's service to the country. Here, done yeoman's service to country means render a valuable service. It was his constant prayer that he might die in harness. Die in harness means die in business. We should avoid burning the candle at both ends, otherwise it will make us suffer. Burning the candles at both ends means burning the candle wisely. Bad habits should be nipped in the bud. Nipped in the bud means to be stopped in the beginning. Meaning of the word habeas corpus is fundamental rights of prisoner. What is the meaning of culpable homicide? Murder. The price of daily necessities increased by leaps and bounds. What you say in is quite out of place. Which one of the correct phrase fill in the gaps? He refused point blank to help me. I wanted to build a book in case, but I could not make sense of the instruction. Choose the appropriate meaning of the underlined idiom. That piece of land is bone of contention between two countries. Bone of contention means matter of dispute. Dogs meat এর অর্থ হচ্ছে বজ্র পদার্থ। Two heads are better than one. প্রবাদটির ভাবার্থ consultation. A bull market means that share of price are rising. What does 3 score means? 3 times 20. Today he is in a high spirit. Here high spirit means joyful. Tasmia found it difficult to cope with the loss of her job. Here cope with means deal with. Empty parcel sound much. এর সমর্থক প্রবচন হচ্ছে barking dogs seldom bite. What means slow straw vote. Unofficial poll of public opinion. To be on wit's end means not to know what to do. The correct proverb is silence is golden. The father told his son to stay put in the room. Stay put means not to go out of the room. Bag and baggage means leaving nothing behind. Trying unitedly, we were able to have our project approved against strong opposition. Which of the following says nearly the same against the above? In the teeth of. The condition of most slum dweller is so miserable that it cannot be described in words. Here, the underlined expression is bigger description. He learned the poem by heart. What is the meaning of hang about? What is the meaning of hang about? Loiter about.